One of the things I love about this job is that you're in different sites quite frequently. So sometimes you could be a long time on one job, other times it could be just a day or two, and you get to see the changing light and the changing seasons. Back to the city this week, back to Dublin City to continue the next section of this Victorian wall along the Lewis line. Going okay here. I think we only have a couple of days really to finish off this section. In some cases these joints are too narrow and they're too shallow, so you have to rake them out with a grinder. So we should be out of here by midweek, and then I'm not quite sure where the next stop is, so that's definitely suited. It's definitely appealed to my nature, where you're on this piece of ground, on this piece of earth, you know, for a specific amount of time. You do this task, and then the job is finished. You pull out, you go to another site. On the road here this morning, back to Temple Cross, back to this chapel in the Midlands. Days like today, I've just done so many kilometers, and I've been, you know, waking up in different places, and it sort of just takes its toll psychologically and physically. So it's one thing when you have the right work crew, their energy sort of carries you along, and it can sort of perk you up when you're feeling a little bit low. You're seeing things sort of move in unison, and you know, so some days that can pick you up and help you to move along, and other days you feel like you're right in the middle of it. Next week is my last week on this job. In agreement with my boss, I have saved and planned to take 3 months off, and initially I'm going to drive my little van around France. I'm going to take on board some new ideas and impressions, but en route to my own place, the bakery, which is in a small village in Burgundy. And there I'm going to begin initially some restoration works, very minor, but then I'd like to dust off my own practice, my own painting and sculpting and making of objects. And I'm hungry for it again. That's been on my mind for a while, and I'm actually looking forward to, you know, just that empty time in the studio where you don't really know, you don't have a set plan, you don't have a specific routine or schedule of tasks. You're trying to discover that again, and to find the edge of the unknown again, and to see what can be discovered there. So, come on.